What's up guys, Lubert the Great here, and today we're going to be playing a little bit of Poly Bridge. I've decided to go into sandbox mode to make some awesome bridges. I had a ton of fun doing this. This game is just so versatile in its bridge building capabilities. As you can see here, we've got a bridge, and we've got an issue where we have multiple ships coming through and multiple air units coming through, blimps. And then we've got to get two cars across separately. So here we go, I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in, show you how it is. Alright, here we go. We've got one car that comes through. We'll speed it up a little bit. 300%. Slow it back down so we can see the action here. What are these things called? I can't think of the name of these things right now. What is this called? Why am I blanking on that? I don't even know. Whatever they're called. They go up, pull up the bridges. I love the synchronization of all the ships going through at once. It just looks so cool to me. As you can see, we've got some pretty major bending going on right in the middle here, a lot of stress, but we've got some blimps coming through now. Not sure why the rest of the blimps didn't come through yet. I guess they come in one after each other. I forgot to put them all in the same thing. That's alright, we'll just speed that up a little bit. And then we've got one more car, and we're not even going to bother to wait because, well, I guess we can wait. But look at that. Car makes it across. Bada bing, bada boom. Level done. Now, of course, you could say, yeah, you way over-engineered this thing. Of course I did. That was just fun of it. I could probably get rid of a lot of these supports, make this a lot simpler, cheaper, and all that, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I was just having fun building some bridges. So we're going to go right on into the next one. We've got, which one are we going to do next? We're going to do number 2 next, which is the Truss Suspense. So this is another build that I created in, and this one I was actually making. You can actually play this. I did put this up on the workshop. I don't even know how to get to it anymore. I don't remember what I called it on the workshop. I have to look that up. Maybe I'll put it in the video description or something. But so I put these things in here. I actually built the bridge first, and then I put the planes and the ship and the blimp in there so that you had to build basically a bridge very similar to this or exactly this in order to successfully finish this level. As you can tell here, the ship that comes through after the bridge goes up here just barely makes it, and it'll be coming through in just a moment. And look at that, it's within like if it's in inches, it's so close, and the planes are just above there. It's perfect. So that's that, and we've got a little bike dude. He's got to get across yet. So I mean, imagine this, the bike, look at the bike size compared to that bus. The guy couldn't even fit in the bus. I mean, come on, it's ridiculous. We'll go on to the next one right away, though. Next, we're going to do number 5, which is the larger arch elevator. So I developed a couple of different types of elevators here. Come on. What is it doing? Hello. There we go. Okay. So I decided to start using this tracing tool, and holy cow, is it handy dandy. So you can just draw an arch up here and then fill it in with the paint bucket tool, and it just fills it right in perfectly every time. It's great. So I decided to make a big elevator out of it. So we're going to get this car and this dump truck through here. Go ahead and press play. Let's look at the 3D action here. Look at that bridge. Look at that. I just love this. The perfectness of the arches. The fact that you can make arches so perfect in this game just makes me really happy. It's really exciting. Then we've got this dump truck. Bridge that's not even a problem for the bridge. Again, this is probably over-engineered. That's okay. Again, I was just having fun. So we'll go ahead and stop that and we'll move on to the next bridge, which is number 1, which is the draw hinge. Now this was an interesting design, and I had actually some issues trying to figure out how I was going to be able to do this. So I wanted to create a bridge where it was a drawbridge, but it also had a hinge, which is going to be this joint right here. And so I guess I'll play it. It's probably the easiest way to explain it. And so this side pulls up the bridge on the right half, and then this pulls up on the left half so that the bridge hinges, but it also gets out of the way. Now this is completely unnecessary to actually complete this level, obviously, but it was just a really fun bridge to build, really cool idea, and it makes me just floored with the abilities of this game. It really does. So we'll go ahead and go on to the next bridge, which is going to be number 7, which is the 2 hinge bridge. Now this is a really, really fun design, and this one again gave me quite a few issues because, so the concept is these 2 support pieces act as giant like hinges, and the suspension or the hydraulics here will pull this entire bridge platform up, and because it's attached to these hinges, it will just kind of pivot up to the right, and you'll see what I mean here in just a second. as the car goes across, we'll go ahead and slow it down for you. And I'm actually going to slow it down all the way 50% because I like the animation here. So the bridge gets pulled up out of the way, and then this is where I had issues, is that I was pulling it way too far and it would fall all the way over and collapse in the opposite direction. So this whole bridge would go all the way over. It took me forever to get the perfect length of what is this, hydraulics in here. But now, see, that actually only cleared it by just, but it did clear it. And again, this is definitely not necessary to complete this level, but it's just a cool way to do it in my opinion. It was really, really fun to build. Now we've only got one more bridge. I've only got one more bridge to show you guys, but personally, it's probably my favorite bridge. It took me forever to try to build this next bridge, and because I was trying to make it in so that it would actually work. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't actually work. It has to be in unbreakable mode, and you'll see why in just a second. It is absolutely massive. So this bridge, the idea of it is this humongous crane thing is on a pivot right there. Now, I was trying to build this in reality in the game without being in unbreakable, and it was way smaller and it was way more manageable. Even then, I could not get it to work. This hinge point was just never ever strong enough. So what I did is I decided to, you know, ramp it up a little bit and put it in unbreakable mode just for the fun of it. So we're gonna go ahead and show you how this thing works. Now, there's a couple things that I'm gonna explain first here. You'll see that we've got this hot air balloon up here with some anchors on it, and they're holding up this side of the bridge. Now, there's a reason for that. Even in unbreakable mode, the points of contact are not rigid, so the whole thing still flexes. And you'll notice that when I press play, this side of the thing kind of droops down a little bit, and so does this side. And especially once the hydraulics start to get into action, you'll see the whole thing kind of morphing and doing all sorts of weird stuff. So let's go ahead and press play. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna keep it at 50 probably. You know what? But as you can see, the whole thing is kind of almost bending on the pivot point here, which is really crazy. And the only reason this part is even out of the water is because it has static points up here. If I were to get rid of these static points, and I might even show you that, this whole part of the bridge would actually warp down, even with unbreakable mode on, because it simply isn't strong enough. The game physics don't allow it. So we're going to speed this up just so that the car gets across. As you can see, it's pretty glitchy. There's a lot, or it's pretty laggy, I should say. There's a ton going on right now with calculations for every single one of those things. And now you can see really the bending of this whole bridge. As you can see, it flops all over the place. And it actually, if we pay attention to it, that boat barely clears it right there. It's only within a couple of feet only. So as you can tell, this would be extremely difficult, if not impossible, especially at this scale, to build on a regular basis without having any unbreakable modes on. Now the other car can get across. So I do want to show you real quick, and I want to get rid of all of these, and I want to show you what this thing does if I don't have those on, because I think it'll be interesting. As you can see, the whole thing just warps down because of the weight of this on it. And unfortunately, when the car hits the water as it's driving through, it'll actually fail the level, even though it's technically still on the bridge, as you just noticed. But I think the really cool thing is the waves that are going through these cables up here, and just the overall how everything works together, and it's just it's just cool. I don't even know how to explain it. I just like it. This game is so amazing. And that's all I have really to show you guys today. I'm probably going to be doing some more cool bridges as I play this game more, because I'm still learning some things about it, and I haven't gone through most of the campaign yet, so I'm going to be doing that as well. So keep an eye out for those. This is not that long a video, but I think it was really enjoyable. If you guys liked it, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment if you enjoyed this one, or you comment with your favorite one out of the what did I do, like 5 bridges, 6 bridges? I did 6 bridges. Comment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one you thought was the best? Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.